Exclusive interview with Gwen Stefani. He's changed my life on rock stardom, motherhood, and Blake Shelton. The voice coach discusses her marriage, raising 3 boys, and being inspired in her new, calm chapter in the most recent cover story of People. She has essentially become her parents, something Gwen Stefani finds hard to comprehend. When I was younger, when I was walking home from school, I would see my mom working in the garden while wearing shorts, and as my dad was felling trees, he would have me clean up the branches. I would say, "I'm never having a tree in my house," she explains. But these days, the rocker looks after much more than just a single tree while she and her husband Blake Shelton are at their house close to Tishomingo, Oklahoma. Sunflowers are there, zinnias, even cornfields. After her People cover photoshoot in Los Angeles, Stefani, 53, exclaims, "I just had the most incredible daily as ever," calling herself a garden flower nerd. "We work constantly when we go to Oklahoma, and it's a different kind of work. I now see that it was likely what my mother did back then." Stefani, who married Shelton in 2021, is still in awe of the distinctly non-Hollywood direction her life has taken in the last 10 years. "With Blake, I had no idea what was going to happen. This was simply a huge what. To have the first taste of such love was an incredible gift." She describes how she fell in love with the 47-year-old country superstar and his simple lifestyle after they met in 2014 while filming The Voice. "The moment I felt at home and thought, oh, this is where I'm supposed to be, with this guy. He has altered my life." As a devoted stepfather, Shelton exposed Stefani and her boys, Kingston, 17, Zuma, 15, and Apollo, 9, whose father is the rocker's ex-husband Gavin Rossdale, to a more exciting world away from the spotlight of Hollywood. Stefani quips, "I am not really a dirt person, a bug person, and I don't enjoy that much humidity. But it's so beautiful, and you almost feel like you're entering a tornado. God and nature are both present." Her passion for music and creating has been rekindled by the tranquility she has found. The singer worked tirelessly in the music industry during her 20 Seconds and 30 Seconds, first fronting the rock band No Doubt before going solo and taking her boys along on numerous worldwide tours. She feels protective of her younger self in retrospect. "When Kingston was 9 months old, I took him on a globe tour. He would twirl my ponytail when I would come off stage after nursing him," she says. "At that point, my emotional struggles truly began." You don't want to waste that precious time by missing anything. Stefani claims that she persevered at the time with a particular objective in mind. "When my kids were teenagers, I really wanted to make sure that I was home for them, and here we are," she says. It was a huge family choice, according to Stefani, that Shelton decided to leave The Voice after 23 seasons. Shelton made the announcement last October. "I'm glad for him since he has room to pursue all of his other interests and passions." Stefani was unsure when the show offered her a coach position next to John Legend, Niall Horan, and Reba McEntire. "I was very confused and wondered what life would be like without Blake. But we're having a blast," she adds. "At the end of the day, I adore mentoring these people who are so talented." Stefani is composing and recording new music in addition to working on NBC's singing competition program. She declares, "I'm never going to write anything that isn't just entirely reflective of what's happening in my life. I was a dyslexic girl who didn't know how I fit in before I created my first song. Then I thought, oh, here's my magic ability. I take writing music very seriously because I feel so blessed to have the ability." She is also focusing on beauty, her other first love. Stefani debuted her beauty business GXVE in March 2022, and she has found fulfillment in giving people a boost of self-assurance. "Everyone is very well aware that my life did collapse at some time. There are so many people who have experienced something similar, and it was horrific. That required me to essentially start over again." When she came up with the idea for the brand while going through her 2016 divorce from Rossdale, she describes it as a reset of my life. "There are a lot of individuals my age who want to look beautiful and feel well when they wake up in the morning. The tougher it is," she continues. "I believe wearing makeup, it makes no difference how old you are. It instills in you that sense of creativity and self-assurance." She is also focusing on beauty, her other first love. Stefani debuted her beauty business GXVE in March 2022, and she has found fulfillment in giving people a boost of self-assurance. "Everyone is very well aware that my life did collapse at some time. There are so many people who have experienced something similar, and it was horrific. That required me to essentially start over again." When she came up with the idea for the brand while going through her 2016 divorce from Rossdale, she describes it as a reset of my life. "There are a lot of individuals my age who want to look beautiful and feel well when they wake up in the morning. The tougher it is," she continues. Although Stefani says she feels more fulfilled than ever these days because to make up, she confesses that life can still feel chaotic after years of maintaining a hectic schedule. Schedule is exactly what it is. There is a balance, she adds, though. My spiritual faith and my ability to carve out time for prayer are the only things that have allowed me to get this far. You witness miracles, which serves as motivation and fuel for your efforts. Pick up the most recent edition of People, which hits newsstands on Friday, for all the information on Gwen Stefani's return to The Voice and her life in Oklahoma with her husband Blake Shelton and her sons.